everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts.
You don't call everybody a friend, and this is the reason. Let's do a story time. Let's come on. So this is the story of why you don't call everybody a friend. I got a couple story times on why you don't call everybody a friend, but we're gonna call this friend. I got some names in my head, but I'm trying hard to be respectful, but I don't want to be respectful because this is not respectful. But we gonna call D. We gonna call friend D, ex-friend D. All right. So D and I had we didn't grow up with each other, but like I knew of her because she went to the same church as me because her sister, you know, friends of a friend. Like my sister was friends with her niece, and the niece's mama became close to my mama, and they all everybody became close. So mind you, I really didn't talk to nobody because nobody's in my age group. Like I'm in my own world or whatever. But like I said, we went to the same church together. Like we knew of each other, but like I said, she's 10 years older than me, so we had nothing to come. We had nothing to talk about for real. I walked to college in Texas or whatever. We end up connecting kind of while I'm out there. She slipped on my story a couple times. We end up talking, and I told her I was moving back to Arizona, and hey, we should hang out. Since you know our family already hang out or whatever. So we hang out or whatever, and we're cool. Like she's real cool. Like we have like this, what I thought was, because she has a blunt attitude, that meant real attitude. Like she was real, genuine. And that doesn't always mean just because somebody's blunt that they're genuine. You know, that's something I just learned as well. But anyways, when I came back, she was going through some shit, like going through life already or whatever. And the person I am, like, I just can't watch a person I call a friend just go through life. Yeah, I can't say that's my mistake, but use your discernment. Use your discernment. So with me not using my discernment, I reached out and I put myself in her world and put her into my world. And meaning that was, I asked my parents, hey, I don't want my friend to go into a shelter with her son, and y'all got 3 extra bedrooms y'all not using. I only got a 1 bedroom. I mean, she sleep on my couch, but 1 + 1. So I'm like, can she come over there and stay? And mind you, my parents already like let people stay over and like stay in their house or whatever. Like my parents just have open hearts, and that's why I had an open heart. But also, I learned from my parents' mistakes, and I'm learning because you can't help everybody. Like you can't help everybody. God has people where He has them because they messed up, and God, and I will say God got them where they got them. They have themselves where they have them, and you have to leave people where they're at. Like you gotta leave them where they're at, definitely. Okay, so fast forward. I asked my parents, can she stay in? Can she move in or whatever for only like 6 months? She just was supposed to save up get a job and save up for a car in her house. But they didn't ask for no rent from her. So once she got a job, you got a whole 5 months of saving for a house. I mean, for an apartment and a car. A car costs about a couple thousand, like $2,000 or $3,000, because we got it from auction. So that was that. I need more water, and I need more soap, but I'm gonna just continue. But after that or whatever, they say yeah, 6 months. She got her car within a month. She crashed it. It totaled. She crashed her car. So she had to start back over. Okay, cool. That was that. Once she started back over, she got a job. She was supposed to start saving for rent. I mean, like saving for her apartment. She really didn't save for her apartment like that because a year and a half later, she's still in my people's spot, and my lease is up for my spot now. So I feel bad, and also like she's not making the place comfortable over there as well. Like my people are uncomfortable over there, so I don't want them to be comfortable in their own house. So I'm like, okay, let me get her, since already like I brought her over there to y'all basically. You feel me? So I'm like, we might as well move in together, girl. You still need to like save up for your shit and maybe like get your shit together, and I need to move. I'm moving states next month. So I'll save to move states next month. You'll save to get yourself together. And also, let's get a 3-bedroom so your son can have his own room. And you feel me? You would just be comfortable, and I can save, you can save, everybody's good. I look out for him. I'll babysit when you need me to babysit when you're at work, because she works overnight. So I get off at a certain time, I'll babysit. No problem. I'm not asking for no money from you or anything. That was that. We moved in, and she went downhill. So we move in. She's going through this other situation that she's going through. Dealing with another dude. In the first situation she was in, it was due to another dude that was very, very toxic. Like he stayed in a whole other state, and he was sending DoorDash to different people to her house just to alert her that he wants her attention some way, somehow. So, mind you, this is a different dude. But I can't even go into too much detail of why I want to, because that's her business, and I'm not gonna, you feel me? I'm not that type of girl, so how she does me. But anyways, she's in another situation, and she's in this situation for a couple months, like depressed, like can't eat, going through it, like me and her not talking, like that was my smoke buddy, like, so like we're not smoking like that, like we're not like she just kind of fell off, but understood because she was going through her own shit or whatever, and she had to figure the shit out. So and she's figuring shit out about a month later, like we're 2 months into our apartment. She doesn't have money for the rent. She had to figure out her situation. The dude didn't help her with the situation. So you took from our rent and said, Tanae, you can just use your savings, and I'll just pay you back when I get the money. Like, it'd be different if like you sat here and talked to me about that or whatever, but like you assumed that I had monies and savings, and like you assumed that I would just use that for rent. I believe when you start something like that, that's gonna be a repetitive thing, especially within us moving in 2 months ago, and you want me to help you on your half already when you have a full-time job and I'm working part-time. Yeah, that's not making sense. And I'm also a full-time student in my master's program as well. So that's that. She says, well, you can use your savings. I said, no, we're not doing that. You shouldn't be thinking about my savings, because baby, I'm not even thinking of my savings. Savings is savings. You save. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I'll be back. I need my water. I need, because I'm just blotting the same shit. I'm going to just finish this part 1 and then make a part 2, because it's going to be kind of a long story anyways till we get to how we got here right here. So, anyways, I told her no, I'm not using my savings and whatnot. She said, like a couple days later, she was like, okay, well, I figured it out. I'm gonna just get a loan. I'm like, okay, bet. You want a loan? I'm gonna get loans first, unless it's student loans. So I'm like, okay, you'll get a loan, that's on you. She said she's gonna get a loan, and then she ended up can't get a loan, and then she wanted me to co-sign for the loan. And I'm like, I was really iffy about it. And then, but like, I'm like, that's my bitch. I'm gonna help her out. The loan people said, if she doesn't pay it, I'm going to your bank and I'm taking the money that's owed to us. I said, oh no, we're not doing that, because if you can't even pay what's being owed of and asked of right now, how are you gonna pay that? You know? So that was that. I said I wasn't comfortable. I was like, hey friend, I'm not really too comfortable with that, and I don't want like the situation to mess up our friendship and whatnot. Like, I was really like open to her. And with that being said, she just said, okay, whatever. And that was that. Like, she just let that shit be that. Like, no conversation. Like, she had an attitude with me. But, I mean, what can I do? Like, you keep putting me in an uncomfortable situation that I gotta keep looking out for you, but I gotta look out for myself as well. And you're not thinking about me. You're barely thinking about you. Like, so, that was that. I said, nah. She ended up getting the money some way, somehow as well, fixing her situation. But, mind you, like, we're not talking anymore for real. Like, we don't smoke anymore together. Like, we always like, well, I was always the one, hey, you want to smoke? Come out on the couch, let's smoke, whatever. But she was never the type to, hey, let's smoke, whatever. But mind you, that's fine. Neither here nor there. Like, when I have a friend, like, I don't count up tallies, you know. But I know this shit, but I don't count up tallies like that. So, part 2, where am I at? I'm gonna say part 2. Oh, okay, so she paid her rent and everything. So around this time, we're not talking, all we're saying is like hi and bye when we see each other. Like, if she sees me, I say hey, and if I see her, I say hey. I mean, you get me. I'm really rushing because I know my time is running out on here. So, but before I start back in the story, I'm not getting that stain out that carpet. I feel like I'm a slave. I feel like the help. What I look like scrubbing that? I think that's what gets me pissed off. Every time I scrub it and look at it, I just get pissed off. I get pissed the fuck off. And I need to stop looking at it because I'm about to get pissed off again. So yeah, I went to Home Depot, got 3 different carpets to see which one goes the best with this carpet. And I found my one, and we're just going to take her up and put her down. Yeah, I think that's more guaranteed than getting a carpet cleaner, getting vinegar, dish soap, scrubbing, soaking it. Like, regardless, it's going to be a dark spot because it's a dark ass, like it's black, like you mix black and blue, and I think the shit made purple. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so where I left off at is we're saying hi and bye to each other. Like, we're not at the part where we're speaking to each other all the time anymore. Like, only time we really talk is if she doesn't even give me her rent money. Like, she puts the money on the counter, on the kitchen counter, so I'll see it when I walk out my room. Like, we don't want to talk. Like I said, like, even rent, we haven't discussed this since the last time that happened. So fast forward, a couple months go by. She's a little weird, but I'm letting it be what it is. I'm thinking she's just going through her own little shit. So it's around October. Around this time, I do start talking to somebody. Like, I start talking to a new boy or whatever, new guy. And he comes around. He's coming around a little bit more often now. We're chilling. We're hanging out. We're going on dates. We're just having a vibe, getting to know each other, and I believe, I don't want to say that made her feel some type of way because I never knew what made her feel some type of way until her son said something. And I'm like, because I'm a therapist. I'm analytical. Like, I look at everything. Like, I like dissect everything. You feel me? So I said, But anyways, well, the accident happened with her son. I usually play games with him and stuff. Like, and going into her son, I was watching him while she was at work. I asked for no payment. I asked for, like, nothing. Like, I'll just watch him, girl. Like, we're here for each other. And that's what I told her upon moving with each other. We're here for each other, so you don't need to pay me anything extra. Like, I got it. But I learned when you do shit so freely and consistently, if the person doesn't have a grateful mindset, they're gonna just they're gonna use that, oh, she's gonna keep doing, so let me keep putting it on her, or let me not ask, or let me do this, let me do that. Like, they become a little bit more selfish. And that's where I believe where we got to. I want to say selfish, but no gratitude given, which I was looking for, but like, I never got to thank you. Like, I appreciate you for watching him while I'm at work. I never, in the whole year, I never got to thank you. Like, I never received or appreciated, friend, let's do this, or like, it was just like expected type shit. Like, and at times, sometimes she will leave her son here and I wouldn't even know he's here. Or I'll be leaving out for work or out to class and he's here by himself. Like, and that happened more times, more than once, more than twice, more than 3 times. Like, it was a residual thing. Like, it happened more than often. That shouldn't happen. Because I'm a mandated reporter. I can't do that shit. So, if you pushing me to call CPS on you, and I kept explaining that to her, and she wasn't taking me serious at all. And that's how I knew she didn't care about my livelihood and my profession. And that right there also showed me as well. Because I told you, like, you can't continue to leave him here by himself. Like, that's not okay. And at least let me know if he's here. You're still not letting me know. So she won't let me know nothing. If you get out from school early, she already gave him a key or whatever. So, or she's calling him, doing her check-ins or whatever. But you're not here. I'm the adult here. And then there was a time where he's eating his dinner or whatever, but he's taking his dinner inside his room. As Black people, when do we ever eat in our rooms on the floor when there's a whole table right here? So I used to tell him, no, you eat right here, you finish your food right here, eat your veggies and all that. Like, he never eats veggies. Like, he does whatever he wanted. Like, he ran this side of the house. Like, his mom wasn't here really, so like, he did what he wanted to do because it was only so much I could say, you know? But anyways, and to the boyfriend, I got a boyfriend. I started talking to him. Me and the boy, her son started like to play a game, whatever he asked to play a game. I'm like, yeah. I said, let my boo join too. You want him to join so we all can play? He was like, no. I said, oh. I didn't think it was a problem. Like, I don't have kids or anything, so I know how kids can become like jealous and whatever, and become like, you know, feeling away, especially when I was all to him. Like, you feel me? So I understand. And then like D, she just laughed or whatever. So I'm like, okay, it's okay. We don't like, he doesn't have to play. Come on, let's continue to play. So that was that. Fast forward, me and my boo, we about talking for like a month or two now, and I received like a message in regards to seasonings. She tells me, oh, I need to plaster. Hopefully, if I got the messages, and if my spirit says it's okay, I'll do it. But I'm gonna put the messages above of her like telling me not to to stop using her seasonings, because her seasonings shouldn't be gone because she rarely cooks. So why is her seasonings gone? And by y'all, like, I understand. I'm a cooker. I cook every day. Not every day, but I'm a cooker. I'm a gym girl as well. So like, I'm in the kitchen all the time. But I'm not using all your seasonings. And let me tell y'all, I'm gonna show y'all the picture. That's the only reason I'm gonna post it up here somewhere, because she only had 3 seasonings. And I'm not being funny. She only had 3 seasonings. I had about 20 seasonings. I'm not using your seasonings like that. And she's like, well, you and him need to stop using it. And I said, what are you bringing him into it for? Like, he doesn't even cook. He doesn't cook because you see him in the kitchen one time. Okay, so I'm like, okay, whatever. Say less. I'm going to separate our seasonings. Your seasoning's going to be on the bottom, and I'm going to put my seasoning on it's 3 shelves. I'm going to put mine on the first 2, since I have a lot of seasonings. It's not all going to fit on just one. So you take the bottom, I take the first 2. That was that. I switched the seasonings. I said, and I didn't have an attitude. I said, you know what, it's not a problem. I'm going to just switch our seasonings, so you can have your seasoning, I'll have my seasonings. We don't have to share. And same thing with the butter, because she started taking her butter, putting her butter in a drawer, separated from me using it. So, baby, I just go buy something. Like, it's okay. It's food. And one thing I told her upon moving in, that we weren't going to share food. Because, and not even share food, but the main necessity, you know, protein, milk, eggs, all that kind of stuff. Because she has a son. I'm in the gym. It's just me. So, like, I eat differently. She eats differently. And you're not going to expect me to be cooking every night, and you're just eating, and you're not cooking for me, or you're not, like, she's that type, like, I'm the type to always, like, give, and she's the type to receive, and just get used to it. And I already knew how that was going to go, so I told her we're not going to share, like, main meals. Like, that's not going to be us. Like, you buy your stuff, I buy my stuff, we separate the refrigerator. And we share, like, the condiments, we share butter, we share oil, you know, little shit like that. But once that shit happened, she asked that, I did it that. I'm like, okay, babe, that's all you have to say. Oh, my leaf is going to get hard. That's all you got to say. That's going to be that. So, that kind of pushed it. We're in the air already. Secondly, I told you about my boo. Okay, so he will go into the kitchen or whatever and do something, and she'll come into the kitchen, and, like, he's always saying, excuse me. And I know this may seem slight, but after the 3rd time, or the 3rd or 4th time of every time he's in there, you're in there, and he's saying, excuse me, like, and I'm like, I asked myself, why are you always saying excuse me when you're in there and she's in there? Oh, well, she always jumps in my way. Like, she comes in front of me when, like, I'm moving, or if I'm doing something, like, she comes near me or something. Like, now, I let some shit slide, but I don't let nothing slide about the person I'm fucking with. And that right there, I don't play that shit. I don't play that shit, bitch. Yeah, I don't play that shit, that weird shit. We're not doing that, because I would, yeah. So, that was that. He told me that, and I'm like, okay, bet, say less. You just keep your ass, when you come over, you keep your ass in my room. If you need something from the kitchen, I'll get it or whatever, like, because I don't want no weird, you feel me? Yeah. So that was that with my boyfriend, me getting him and stuff, and then after those 2 incidents, things really fell downhill. And she's telling her sister, like, tonight, as you can see, I did, yeah, removed it. It don't look like it, because as you can see, like, this is not just a spill. As she said, it was a spill. No, she didn't say a spill. When I asked her what it was, she said it was ink. And then I said, well, how did it happen? She said it spilled. You and Dad this carpet on purpose. Yeah, God's gonna deal with you, most definitely. You better be happy He will before I do. Anyways, the last place I left off was the weirdness that she was moving with my boyfriend or whatever. When he would go in the kitchen, she'd be in the kitchen all in his way, etc., etc. So another thing that happened was in October, we had a Halloween party, and mind you, I was always the one like driving and stuff. Like she had a car, but she never offered to drive. She never offered to, as she never offered. She just wasn't an offering type of soul. And mind you, also I got her a job at the after hour. My parents owned the after hour spot. I was the manager, and I'm like, girl, I know you need some money or whatever. And during that time, we wasn't talking like that, but we were still talking a little bit here and there or whatever. And she's supposed to be doing her hair business, taking it more further than what she wanted or whatever, but she didn't. But you living with me, so I got her a position as a bartender up there, and that was that. But like I said, she always expected me to take. And oh yeah, y'all, I got new carpet, but this carpet don't match. But regardless, I'm gonna put it down because I don't got time no more. They said make sure it's going the right way though. But anyways, yeah, she had asked me, can she ride with me to the Halloween party? And at this time, you know, I'm with my boyfriend as well, so I'm not even thinking like she's gonna be on no weird shit, because I don't like to be that type of friend or type of girlfriend or period person. Oh, everybody want my man. Like, I don't like the type of females, but also I understand the type of females as well, because everybody do be wanting your man, and everybody want your man just because it's you that got your man. Understood? Okay, so I let her go, whatever. She's in the back seat, and he said something, and she's just like laughing, like all giggly. Like, I've never seen this girl so giggly before. Like, just real, yeah, just giggly like I never seen before, whatever. So I'm just peeping at shit. I'm like, you know? So, that's that on that. Shit. Hold on. This is really fun. Like, this anger out. Anyways, so she's all giggly, extra. I'm like, okay, that, like, I'm looking like, when do you ever become so like laughy? He didn't even say nothing for real. You feel me? Like, but I feel like when as a woman, like, you know when females are trying to be like that on your dude or whatever. So that's not when I really got it, but I got that feeling later that night. We all smoking outside or whatever, and he said like, damn, like the police. She's the police, the weed police person. Like, cause I don't be playing like, don't pass me my shit when it's a canoe and it's all apart, open. I didn't pass it that way. I didn't run it that way. It's a paper on this, like. Yeah, so like they're like weed police or whatever. She's like, man, she be doing extra and I don't know, like certain things like I just peep and like see, because regardless if you're my bitch or my bitch, you're gonna be on my side. Like, you're not gonna even try to like be on no extra shit or whatever. So like, why are you like, girls that know you understand. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you. So yeah, that was that night. And I'm like, okay, yeah, this is my last night. Like, take you anywhere with me, bitch. Like, and even while we smoking, like, I think he got the energy, and she got the energy. Like, I wasn't like with like how she was like moving, not even moving, but how she was like just. Oh, I think I fucked up. But yeah, that was that. So fast forward, we went into the new year. Like I said, that was October, November. We're still not really talking, honestly. Like, she's relaying messages through her sister talking to me. Like I told y'all in part 1, who her sister is and how like she's real close to my mom. Like, they have a really close relationship. So, she like we always talk, whatever. I didn't do no measurements or nothing. I'm just eyeballing this shit. It's funny. Anyway, so yeah, she's relaying messages to her sister about, oh, I miss our friendship. So she got in a relationship, she's changed, she hasn't been hanging with me. I miss our girl time, us going out to eat, doing this and that. I miss it too. And the whole time, the crazy thing is, like, I wanted her like to come to me to say something, but Harlem move. I've been told her, like I told, like, I think I put it in part 2, like I told her I only have so much in me to like continue to give to people. So like, like, if you won't, like, come to me, talk to me. Like, I'm a very open person, just come and talk to me. But like, instead of talking to me, she like kept things within, and I wasn't the type, I wasn't about to continue to try to keep friendship and build friendship that I didn't break. You feel me? Like, I'm tired of being that friend. and I've been her friend too long. But here's some things that's happened throughout the year and to get to where we got to right here. Hold on. Okay. So she wasn't washing her dishes. Like we was all washing dishes together or whatever, and I didn't mind like washing her dishes. She'll wash mine. She really didn't. So that's where I had to stop. Like, okay, you gotta wash your dishes, I'll wash mine. So once we got to that, she would keep her dishes in there for like days, like 4 days. And I had to tell her, like, I faked, like, okay, we got roaches. Like, you gotta make sure your dishes are clean so the roaches don't be tracking up in the kitchen or whatever. Like, I did see a little bit here, bugs in here and there, but you can tell it wasn't that serious. But regardless, I didn't want to be on a female to clean her dishes, but I feel like that was the only like civil way to be on her or whatever. Okay, that was that. Oh, and then the last like 2 months she stopped washing her dishes. Like she would keep, like she started back that cycle of where she wouldn't wash her dishes for days. That was like the last 2 months of us living together. Secondly, she'll slam the out this door, like slam it hard. And I'm gonna show you how. I'm gonna show you how it sounds. This is how it sounds. Hold on. Oh no, not like that.
It's yours. It's your personal.
Thank you. I got it. I'm showing them how the door sounds. Okay, this is how it sounds. So every time she'll come into the house, like I'll hear that door. And mind you, she worked overnight, so she'll come into the house like at 7 in the morning type shit. And I'm hearing that door slam. Also, I'm hearing the front door slam, but I'm a light sleeper, so I didn't really take too much for the front door, but I could tell she started doing it purposely because ain't no way the hinges broke off our door, the front door. Like, and I had to get it replaced, and also that costed us money. Also, the lock broke on the front door, but that's in the story for a different day, which I didn't know about. So I just sent her messages like, hey, can you start being a little quieter coming in? Because also the kitchen's right there by my door, my room door. So you're coming at 7:30 in the morning, 8 o'clock. Her son is making breakfast or whatever, and I don't mind that, but you're coming in throwing dishes in the sink. You're coming in doing all this extra shit. So that's that. I wasn't with that. And I'm like, it's just inconsiderate. Like, even if I know she's one, like if she's sleeping during the day, like she works overnight, I'm not about to be loud in the house. I'm not playing music like in the living room. I'm not doing certain shit because I know she's sleeping, she has work. That's just me. Fourthly, she'll keep the door unlocked as well sometimes. Like keep the front door unlocked, she'll leave and keep the door unlocked knowing I'm in the house. Yeah, come on, like that tells y'all all you need to know. We got to a point where we had to get separate trash cans because my boyfriend was the only one taking out the trash all the time, and prior to my boyfriend, her son would be the one taking out the trash, or I'll take out the trash. She'd rather take out the trash. But once my boyfriend came, like he was taking out the trash once a day, like every day. And I'm like, that's not fair because we're not the only ones using the trash. Like y'all should be taking out y'all trash or whatever, and you know, it should be cohesive, you know? But it wasn't that way. So I got separate trash cans. You got your own trash can, I got my own trash can. Y'all take out y'all trash. We took out our trash. She didn't like that at all. So she started leaving the trash lid open. Like leaving her lid open. Like you walk into the house, you smelling all trash. You smelling whatever she put in the trash. Like the house was funky. So I had to write a note on the trash. Like, no, the thing was every time I come in, I would just close it. But at this time, I'm closing the trash can like 6 times a day because you're leaving the trash open. So I had to put a note on the trash like, can you keep the trash can closed, please? Please close the lid. I think I took a picture. I was at receipts. I took a picture. I'll insert it somewhere in this video.
Still ain't picked up.
I'm gonna do a series of me fixing this carpet and show y'all how I did everything, but this is just a story time.
Just fix the carpet and come back.
Part 4, where was I at? Shit. Let me go see. Okay, so y'all, I remember where I left off at. I'm so forgetful. Okay, so the trash can part. She was doing that with the trash can, being petty or whatever. I put the sign on her door. Somebody ripped the sign, and then I ended up just putting it on the side. She ended up throwing it away. That was that. Lastly, it's not even lastly, but she started using my stuff as well. Like I was noticing my milk is leaving faster than normal. Like in my yogurt, like certain things was leaving like faster than normal, and I wasn't really around with that shit at all. So yeah, I may have to cut this part right here. I was wrong with that, so like I had to like start like putting my shit in clear containers and like putting like the little line on it, marking my shit like literally like I'm in college or something. But what got me was the last month of us living here. She had said that she didn't have. It's the first of the month. It's the first of the month. So she told me that she wouldn't have her rent. She said no. She didn't say that. She said I only got $1,000 on the table. That's all I got for the month. Her part is $1,500, like $1,550. We started this way. We about to end this way. Cause I told y'all in part 1, how the bitch did starting off. You feel me? So like that should have been my red flag right there. Like I should have just Airbnb this hoe out or something and called it a day. But anyways, she said that shit, and I'm like, what do you mean? Like you better like ask your sister, like ask somebody, like phone a friend or something, because I don't know where you're gonna get that money from. Like I move states, I'm moving states. I have to ship 2 cars. That's $1,000 each, and that's just the cars. I'm not speaking of my apartment. I'm not speaking of furniture. I'm not speaking of utilities. I'm not speaking of flights. But some people just don't consider that. Even though you help them out, some people don't give a fuck. They just have that spirit of I don't give a fuck. If it's not me, it has nothing to do with me. You feel me? And that's where we was at and shit. You feel me? So she said that shit, and I'm like, well, you have to pay. Like you got to figure it out. I said, call your sister. But at this time, her sister is worn out, and I understand as well. But at this time, like my rent is due, so I don't know. So she was like, she just didn't have it. So I say, bet. I asked ChatGPT what's like legal shit just to get her out of my house. Because if you're not gonna pay it, if I have to pay this, you gotta go. You have to go. You're not about to be living underneath my roof, living in my bills that I'm paying because you was selfish to tell me on the first that you only have $1,000, and I have to figure out the rest of the rent on the first when the rent is due. And that's not including our Cox bill, which is internet. That's not including the SRP, which is our lights. She didn't pay none of that shit. So we left it all on me, and everything is in my name. So regardless, I'm gonna make sure I'm good. And that's what people, I know there's people like, that's why I won't do too much no more. Like I just gotta make sure I'm good, and that's just gonna be that. Like I'm gonna help out when needed, but like never to the extreme. You feel me? Unless God tells me so, and I really gotta start listening to God because He didn't tell me to do this.
I don't know why she changed that carpet. That deposit.
Yeah, that was that on that. I asked ChatGPT like, what's the legal way to get her out of my house? They said either do a 5-day or 30-day. 5. I wanted to do a 3-day, 2-day, 1-day, get her out the next day, but I have to do a 5-day notice or whatever, like to let her know like if it's not paid, like you have to get out since your name's not on the lease. And I told y'all the reason why her name wasn't on the lease prior in the other parts, but yeah. So I put that on her lunch bag where I knew she was going to see it. She did see it. And she didn't say nothing to me about it, of course. Like, she didn't say nothing. She hasn't said that to me this whole time in the apartment. And the crazy thing is, I warned you already and told you where my social media battery was at, where my mental health was at already prior to moving here. And, like, you didn't put that into account of, hey, let me think about her. Hey, let me look out. Let me reach out to her. Like, you just had your own, what you was going through in your head, and that was that. You feel me? Which is cool, but, hey, that's why we are where we are at right now, you know? So yeah. Oh, that's like a different complete color. I need to turn that out of the way. Let's see. That look a little better, huh? I think so. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, I put the 5-day notice on her lunch bag. She got it sent to her sister. Her sister was like, well, there's nothing I can do about it because I got my own bills, of course, which I understand. So yeah, she started packing her shit up. Like, she started packing her shit up, and the thing is, she wasn't packing her shit up until I started packing my shit up. And I started packing my shit up like probably 2 weeks before I gave her that notice, just because I was irritated already, and I just kept telling myself, you got one more month, just pack your stuff and just get ready to go. And she started packing her stuff up when she seen that as well, but yeah. Anyway, she packed her stuff up and she got up out of here. She left on the Friday when she was supposed to leave. And when she left out, she like texted me, was like, hey, I'm out. I left my furniture there. I'll be back to get that when I move into my place or whatever. I didn't say nothing much. I came in the room to check, and when I came to check, I seen this big ass stain on my floor. And she never said nothing about it. And I texted her like, what is this? She said it's ink. And I'm like, what do you mean it's ink? And I said, what happened? And then she was like, it spilled. No, when she said it's ink, she said it's ink. 3 exclamation points. Like, who are you yelling at? So I didn't reply back that night. I like texted back the next day. I said, what happened? She said it spilled. Like, I put texting because bitch, you're trying to play me like I'm a dummy like you. I'm like, please. She was pissing me off. So I said, like, I gave her the benefit of the doubt because I really thought like it was probably an accident, and that was like 30% in my mind that it was an accident. The rest of it knew it was purposely done. So I'm like, okay, when you come and get your stuff, your furniture, just make sure you try to at least clean up what you spilled. Clean up your shit. She put the thumbs up emoji and like emoji on my message. She never say nothing. She just put the emoji. I said, okay, whatever. So she went to her shit the Friday. She brings the same dude that put her into the position that started this whole mess initially in August, in June. Whenever we moved in together I think that we moved in June. The same thing that put her in the same situation 4 times. 4 times. I'm not talking about 1, 2, 3. 4 times, and he's the same dude that came helping her with the furniture or whatever. Some people just don't learn, and I just learned that some people just don't learn, and I can't put myself in that mess because I'm going to end up being affected by things that they don't learn, and it's going to hit me, and it hit me. And as you can see, I have this carpet in. It's actually looks decent, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I've got to get up and see how it looks, but on this video it don't look too bad. But yeah, y'all, that's the gist of everything. I really didn't even make these. Oh, hold on, y'all. Before I would say that, why did her, as she was getting her stuff out, her car got towed because she parked a handicap, and the fee, regardless on parking handicap, is $500. So the fee you had to pay to get your car out and pay the handicap fee, you had to pay what you owe me in the rent. Plus you had to pay tax. God don't play about me. God does not play about me. And I'm not gonna say about me, but people wrong and think you can just be smooth the rest of your life. Like, if you don't learn to repent, your life is going to be something. Because I had nothing but genuine intentions for you. And I know one day she will watch this, and I had nothing but genuine intentions for you, and you knew that. But hey, you live and you learn, and I learned everything I needed to know. Definitely in this chapter. But yeah, y'all, I didn't make these series to bash anybody or anything, but also like to put awareness into the world and to women as well. Like, I'm not gonna tell you can't trust everybody, and you really can't. You can only really trust God. But also just use your discernment. Don't overdo things. Quit over sharing yourself. Quit over pouring. Like, quit doing. You feel me? If you know if it wasn't on the other foot, they wouldn't do the same for you. Even if you think they would. Still read the room, because I thought she would, and she probably would, but the in-between, that soul was different upon living it with each other.
All right, what to do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video. This one was very long. She really could have got this done in maybe 2. But 40 minutes later. So shout out to I don't know, it's Any Love. NELOVEEE. All right. So yeah, man. This is why I don't like roommates. I'd rather live with a woman than live with a roommate. And women are still like roommates, but at least you're getting some coochie out of it. Like, it's not even like, you're not getting anything. But living with a roommate comes with a lot of things. I had a couple roommates. I had a good roommate, and I had an okay roommate. The okay roommate let a girl stay at our house, and she stole all our stuff, and I had some retro Jordan 2s that I never wore, and they was the ones from the iconic picture of jumping from the free throw line. And yeah, she stole those, She stole his TV. Then she accused us of some horrendous things. So I had to talk to a detective about that stuff, and I was like, she robbed me. But anyway, they found out. They found out the stuff she stole, and like they pawned it and all this stuff. And I had serial numbers on some of my stuff and my brother's stuff, and I never got that stuff back. I never got that stuff back. So I kind of felt bad about I mean, I didn't feel bad for myself. I felt like angry. Like, why would you let a woman stay at our? And I just knew, how crazy it is. How I knew something. I hid my iPad. I mean, not my iPad. I had a MacBook computer because I was going to school at the time. I hid my MacBook computer under my daughter's Leapfrog computer. And they never moved the Leapfrog computer. Had they did that, they would have found my MacBook and probably stole that too. But I'm glad they didn't. So that happened. There's like food situations and stuff like that. I really don't trip over food. The cleaning the dishes, she's right. I was only eating for myself, and when my kids came over, they ate, for them. But I felt better when once that roommate moved out, and I had my kids there. I felt better. You know what I mean? But yeah, I only ate a few things, and I clean when I cook. I clean up when I, I mean, it's just me. So it's kind of hard living with people, then the petty stuff starts to come around, like, again, taking out the trash. Like, if you know the trash can is full, take it out. You're a grown ass man, you know. I just could, it's just certain things you can't do with roommates. You know what I mean? So, but eventually, you learn from it. You don't want that. I got a friend. He met a roommate off of Craigslist or something. Craigslist. I don't know if it was Facebook Market at the time. I think it was Craigslist. He found a roommate, and the guy used to be a pastor, and he was my teacher. And I was talking in class, and it's this restaurant, this high-end restaurant that's in Oklahoma City that was brand new. And I was like, yeah, I just went down there. My friend got me to invite to, do all the taste testing and stuff at the new thing. And he was like, who's your friend? And I told him. He was like, that's my roommate. I never got another bad grade in that class. I was actually salty at him because he could have gave me an A, but he gave me an 89. But after that, I got my A. But I'm just saying, yeah, he made a roommate, but they lived like he had his how the apartment thing was set up. The guy had one side, my friend had the other side, and the kitchen and the living room was in the middle. But they were always working and doing things, so they really didn't never like hang out like that. Didn't really have people over, so it worked out for them. But it don't work out for everybody. But finding a roommate on Craigslist sounded crazy to me.